Hello, chat. Today we have some Dungeons and Dragons. That's crazy. I've I've put a lot of effort into making the overlay for this, so yeah. This is probably the thing I've put the most effort to in streaming ever. So yeah. I hope it goes well. Just need to do a little bit more setup and we'll begin. Oh,
We will
my audio
go
wasn't on.
around
Do that
and
again.
introduce people in a little bit. I will start us off here.
Okay.
The Cinder Fields has always been a region known for its conflict. Though the neighboring nations of the ancient forest and Sapphire Sea have no qualms with things like war, the Cinder Fields has been an ongoing war of its own for many years. Not a war of nations, however, a war against the things that had already been living there. Dragons had been the natural owners of the Cinder Fields for thousands of years, giving the land its namesake. However, when the kingdom of Sealguard, native to the Mountains of Mist, wished to claim seemingly uninhabited territory to expand their empire, the dragons made sure to lay waste to their building plans and the people that built them. Furious that the dragons would dare kill so many of their people, the kingdom of Sealguard wanted revenge. Thus began the War on Dragons, a conquest brought about by King Cadwell to claim the Cinder Fields for himself. The War on Dragons began about 50 years ago. Since then, the predecessor King Cadwell II has taken the reins on the conquest and has continued to push it forward. All but a few dragons have been slain through gruesome bloodshed. The four that are left seem impossible to find and impossible to beat. Understanding this, King Cadwell II has begun hiring parties of mercenaries to locate and defeat the remaining dragons. Alright. That is our introduction here.
Okay.
How radical.
All right.
So, let's go now to our characters for this story. You four are inside of a waiting room for the throne room. Looking around you, you see various other mercenary parties waiting to sign a contract with King Cadwell II to begin the mercenary work. Among them, you spot a group of very strange-looking people who it's like, oh boy, I'm starting to go into DM mode where I keep saying like. There is a Goliath that seems sort of childlike the way he's acting. He's playing with a rat. With him is a actual just a skeleton and a turtle, along with a tall fellow that seems to be hiding his face. Another group consists of a human barbarian, a dwarf cleric, elf wizard, and a cloaked tiefling.
No, wrong.
And the group that we will be following for this campaign is right here. So let's start with the first alphabetically, which is Blitz Yeager. Can you introduce your character?
All right.
I'm stupid.
Blitz Yeager,
Okay.
5'7" and 170 pounds. He's got no shirt because he's in the backseat. He is the shirt. He has long, almost like purple sweatpants, a spell book attached to a latch on his hip, and an annoying ass pair of aviator glasses on his head. That's it.
Incredible. By the way, that the person playing Blitz Yeager is named Seth for the people at home.
That's me.
Moving on to the next person in line, we have Gretchen Gongaga. Could you please introduce your character?
Okay. Hello, I'm Gretchen Gongaga. I am a barbarian dwarf who comes from the land of Gongaga in Gaia. My family were the people who founded Gongaga and led it forever. My family has always been heir, and I have been a barbarian basically all my life. I have been training, and I follow the path. I'm a totem. barbarian, and I follow the path of the eagle.
Alright, are we good?
Yeah, pretty much.
The person playing as Gretchen Gongaga is named Rain for the people at home. Moving next in line, we have Lord James Thoson Rutker. Can you please introduce your character?
So, my name is Lord James Thoson Rutker, proud noble of the Rutker household. And, we encompass a lot of Yinbridge. We're the lords of Yinbridge, or were the lords of Yinbridge. I still am, but that's another story for another time. I'm not exactly a human, if you couldn't tell. I am a 4'2" orangutan. It's essentially what I look like, but in reality, I'm a Hadizee. I'm a what some people refer to me as is monkey paladin, which I don't understand. What the fuck's a monkey? Like, what is that?
I'm not
Please.
sure either.
But yeah, I've been doing this for a while. Learned from the best paladin and that I know of, So that's me.
Alright, the person playing Lord James Thoson Rutker is named Nick for the people at home. And finally, we have our fourth person here, Rahkoki Jevil. Could you please introduce your character?
Sorry. I'm Rahkoki Jevil, little goofy purple guy with the jester suit on. I'm pretty good with magic, and shouldn't be alive. That's it.
Incredible. The person playing Rahkoki Jevil is named Reed. As you guys sit in the circle waiting for King Cadwell II to meet you, the rival group of mercenaries walks up to you, the one that consisted of a human barbarian, among others, and asks what you're up to.
I guess I'll lead this then. So, not much, man. We're just looking for some mercenary work. You know how it is. Just trying to make some money, do the right thing. What are you guys up to?
Well, the same thing. The
Shit.
barbarian speaks up like that.
Alright.
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm waiting for this damn wine to move.
Well, King Cadwell II is known for taking a while, to say the least.
I couldn't tell. I already know about King Cadwell and all his charades. I have some choice words about him, but we're not going to talk about that here.
The way he leads this nation is truly astoundingly awful, but you gotta get money where you gotta get money.
Very true, good sir.
I just know that he's a fancy guy that's going to give me money.
And as you guys are talking, the attendant to the king walks out into the waiting room and ushers you guys in to meet with the king.
Finally, all right.
As you walk in, King Cadwell II stands atop his throne. To his left is the assistant that ushered you guys in, and to the right is a small, old-looking wizard. And King Cadwell begins to speak with you guys about the contract you will sign. Good morning, mercenaries. How have you been in my beautiful nation?
Well, your lordship, we've been doing quite well. Thank you for your concern.
Got here a few days ago. It's all right.
Well, let us begin speaking of our contract. As you likely know, we have brought you here to locate and slay the remaining 4 dragons in our Cinder fields. Part of this contract is bringing groups of mercenaries like yourselves in order to locate and hunt these dragons, as many of our troops have sadly fallen. What I have with me here is a magically binding contract. And what this contract will do, you will gain free magical equipment from a nearby shop, and housing in all of Steelguard, and anything owned by Steelguard, in exchange for servitude and loyalty to my crown. If you choose to violate this contract, your magical equipment will be immediately confiscated and you will be immediately imprisoned for the foreseeable future. The contract ends when all 4 dragons are gone. That sound like a deal?
Alright, sure.
Yes, your
I can do
lordship.
that.
That sounds a plentiful deal.
Some loyalty to kill some dragons? Sure.
Yes. Alright then. He grabs these. Well, first off, the contract itself gets signed by the wizard, and you feel this sort of magical pull in towards the contract in a second, which indicates that it is magically bound. You are now magically bound to obey King Cadwell II. Now, he grabs from his left 4 paper vouchers and hands one to each of you, and 4 small pins and hands them each to you. The pin is this imagery of a crown with 2 swords crossing it and a C in the center. He gives the pins to each of you and explains that they are. It's a symbolization that you are part of the mercenary contract, and that anywhere that is in or owned by the Kingdom of Steelguard will give you free housing. So any inn, any tavern, any house, actually.
Alright.
And one final thing. The carriage to bring you to the Cinder Fields arrives in 7 days. Until then, you will reside in Cadford and do whatever you may to get by.
Understood.
Can do.
Good day to you all. I cannot wait to see the bounty of my harvest.
Good day
And
to you as well.
The
Good day.
attendant ushers you guys out of the throne room and into Cadford.
Alright.
Alright, so the city of Cadford, this is the capital city of Steelguard. Let me get to the notes real quick. One sec. Cadford. Okay. The main people that are in Cadford are humans and dwarves. It's not unusual to see other races, but it's not, it's not as diverse as some cities. There's plenty of shops, inns, and bars around in the city, as well as plenty of open housing, because a lot of people are dying for King Cadwell, so there's a lot of free housing. Is there anywhere in particular you guys would like to go? Anything in particular you guys want to do?
First of all, can I say something to the party?
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with all of you? That was the king you were speaking to. You ought to show a little more respect, even if you don't like him. You saw me in there. I have some very strong opinions about him, but you still gotta show respect. Let this be a lesson in the future for all of you.
Not always got us some money and a title. Who cares?
Listen, if you want to get places, you need to be able to kiss up a little bit.
Oh, I can get places, alright. I'm the fastest thing alive.
That's not gonna get you everywhere.
Listen, man, this is like the farthest I've traveled ever. Give me a little bit of a break.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying let this be a lesson for the future.
Listen,
Yeah, alright.
my friend, I'm literally paid to be as the dumbest person in the room.
Try not to be.
I mean, that is kind of what he does.
I will take that to heart and
You don't
possibly
have to be
win.
smart to show respect. Alright, that is all.
All right.
I have somewhere
So-
specific I would like to go.
Where would you like to go?
Is there any like inns nearby?
And nearby, you're in the richer area of Cadford because you just walked out of the palace. So there would be some like richer inns that would be nearby that might want to hire some entertainment if that's what you're leading towards.
Exactly what I want to do.
Alright.
Does everybody else want to follow along with us? It is about midday at the moment.
I mean, yeah.
Why not?
We need somewhere to sleep.
So you guys want to rent out a room earlier?
Why not?
Okay.
We got free stayings.
If I
All
do
right.
good enough, I may be able to get us free rooms.
You guys get 3 rooms from the pins.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we get
Just so you
3
remember.
rooms. So, alright.
The nearest inn would be the Light Dancer Inn, which is just a few, just like a 5-minute walk from the palace.
Alright. I'm fine with that. Everybody else with it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You guys head down to the Light Dancer Inn and walk in. It is a very sort of prestigious sort of place as you walk in. Instead of the usual sloppy sort of taverns that would usually be on the first floor of inns like these, it's more well kept, more like the alcohol being served as, wine instead of this, disgusting ale. The barkeep behind is a very well kept individual. And all of the people around they seem very rich.
Okay.
Oh boy, money bags. All right.
Ah.
You get a rude stare from the nearest one to your Blitz.
I'd
what
like
did
to.
I just tell you about?
I would like to pay no attention to anything except for the barkeep and walk up to him.
All right.
Is he
Good
like
morning.
acknowledging me? Okay. Sorry. Hello. This place is a little empty. Well, entertainment-wise, that is.
Perhaps. What do
Would
you do?
Well, as you can tell by my outfit, I'm a jester. Make people laugh.
Hmm.
You have those around here?
Jesters, of course. What is your starting price?
Well, I can definitely tell this thing's a little bit richer area.
You seem like you can do your job fairly well.
I've been doing it for several years. Of course I can.
I almost laughed when you entered the room.
I don't know whether to take that as an insult or not.
I'm not sure either.
Well, what do you normally pay your entertainment?
Well, for entertainers like yourself, I'd say the starting price is somewhere around either a free room or 10 gold to start, I'd say. You don't get paid until the end of the night, so if you don't do a particularly good job, the price does go down.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
We got a paper saying that we were working for the king, right?
You have a paper to get a free magic item, and you have a pin on your breastplate that shows that you're a mercenary for the king.
And that gives us free rooms.
Free
correct?
rooms, yes.
Yes, as long as you point it out.
I would like to point to the pin on my shirt and say, I think I would like to take the gold.
Ah, yes, one of the mercenary contractors. Are the people with you also part of that?
Indeed they are.
Well, let me lead you to some rooms for the night then, if you'd like.
I would appreciate that.
He walks from behind the counter and starts leading up to the second floor here. So this inn in particular has 3 floors. The first floor is just like the tavern and stuff, like, dine-in, stuff like that. The second floor is the more like cheaper rooms where there's more of them, but they're not as high quality. And then on the third floor there are 2 like luxury rooms.
Okay.
So, would you guys prefer to have like 2 luxury rooms up top and be assholes, or just take 4 of the normal rooms?
Dibs
I'll
on the
take a
luxury
luxury room.
Whoa.
Okay.
I want to go where the monkey goes.
Yeah,
Well, my
I'm-
bad,
I-
guys.
Yeah,
What?
I'm used to the luxury life. You know.
Yeah, the Lord. Okay, so you guys are taking the 2 luxury rooms up top?
Yeah.
Yes.
Before we go up there, I have a question for the barkeep.
Yes.
So good sir, what's the price range of your wine around here?
It depends. Are you looking for more rare wine per se?
Let's go for more middle of the road. I'm just feeling a little bit stressed out.
You want a glass or a bottle?
Could you make it 2 glasses?
Let's say start 2 gold for the 2 glasses.
We do. Do you accept bargaining here at all? Or
It depends.
what about maybe 1 gold, 7 silver?
Add in 5 copper and sure.
All right, let's go with that. You have
Might
yourself
as
a
well
deal.
treat our mercenaries right.
Thank you, good sir.
Alright,
I'll,
so that would
make
be
sure to
1
spread the
gold,
word.
7 silver, 5 copper.
All right.
And then, do you want those now or later?
Now. Or if you could
yes,
have
yes.
it delivered to my room, that would be a good deal.
Yes, good sir. Just so you know, a couple of people will know who you are in this sort of like richer district
Yeah.
because nobility.
I also have a ring for the Rutker household if you didn't see the sheet.
Yeah.
So that shows.
So some people might not know the Rutker household. They're not particularly noble.
Yeah.
Okay, so he leads you up to the 3rd floor here. There's 2 luxurious rooms to your left and right in this hallway. Both of them have 2 beds inside of each, as well as like your own little kitchen area and a nice balcony view of the city of Catford. And luckily, you get to have it for free.
Ooh.
And the life up here, okay.
Mhm.
So, where do you guys come from? I know we just met a little while ago, but we might as well get to know each other if we're going to be stuck with each other.
Flopping down that I say. Gongaga. You know Gongaga?
What?
Me? Gongaga.
Oh, I've heard about that place.
You know
Where is it?
Gongaga?
Where is it? I've heard of it. I've never been myself.
It's in Gaia.
Oh, is it? I've heard a little bit about it.
Mhm.
Heard it's a very lovely place.
Almost bordering to the right, Nation and Cinderfields, around there.
Yes. All right.
That would be the nation of Bone and Frost, by the way.
Yes. All right. Myself, if you couldn't tell, I'm a noble. I come from near Steelguard, but in Steelguard.
And Stilliard,
But
yeah.
I come from the town of Yinbridge. I'm
Muted on Discord.
I'm
God,
the adopted son
I love
of
spit.
Lord
I will
and
never
Lady
end.
Rutker. If you don't know what happened to them, sadly, they have passed away. It's been a great deal of time, though.
Oh man,
But
I feel
I'm
bad for you now.
here if you have any questions about the nobility in general, how to act around them, how to get in with the nobility. I've had plenty of experience with them. And if you're in ever any need, feel free to say my name, try and lubricate the situation, get out a little bit easier. What?
That was God. I'm sorry.
I'm right here.
What? Alright, is there anything in particular you guys want to do for the rest of the day? Because you
Practice.
still have the vouchers to get your magical items.
Oh, that is, yeah, that's correct.
We should probably go get our magic
Yeah,
items,
we should
huh?
probably go do that.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm gonna beat you there. I'm gonna use the dash action and T1 agility to move at 22 miles per hour.
Bro is using dashes.
For the people at home, Seth's character is all about movement speed.
Speed.
His current top speed is how many feet per round?
I don't remember the specific feet, but it's 64 miles per hour.
So a lot of feet per round.
Several.
Fast.
Okay.
Fast.
So the vouchers themselves reads it as one free magic item to a location called Fizban's Treasury.
Alright.
So as you guys walk towards the presumed location of Fizban's Treasury, is there anything else that maybe catches your eye on the way?
No, I'm just already there. I just
What's
straight
the yeah? Blitz is pretty much already there. What would you folks be distracted by on the road?
Like just in general.
Yeah, what's something that would easily distract you on the way to somewhere?
Banana market.
If I see a shop of little shiny trinkets and knickknacks, it's probably all over for me.
Probably just anything magical in general.
Okay, well the walk over to Fizban's Treasury is fairly normal, but the building itself of Fizban's Treasury is very magical in feeling and aura. As you walk in, there's magic items of all varieties lining the shelves, and the person tending the shop is an old man. There's a bird cage with 7 canaries inside of it.
Can I have
Also, I like to imagine as they were coming in, I fucking kicked the door open and run in.
Well, that's no way to treat my shop.
Please,
Yeah.
Please excuse him. He's a bit. What's the word? Special.
Or?
Oh, I'm special, all right? Fastest thing alive here. So I got extra things. I'm allowed to get an item.
We have vouchers for magical items from the king.
Yes.
One moment. He collects the vouchers from each of you.
Right.
I've got a few items in my storage room. What would be something each of you would like? So what's the magic item you guys would like?
Well, I'm a paladin, so I can't remember exactly what paladin should have. I already have the holy tool, right?
Yeah.
I should at least. I don't know, what kind of magic items does he offer?
Anything your mind can imagine.
Well, I think
You know
I know
what I've been really itching for? Something that's really annoyed me throughout my entire life is see, as you can tell from myself, I'm a Hadazi. I can climb, do all sorts of things, very agile. But this armor that I'm always wearing is just kind of keeping me down on the ground. Is there by chance anything like a ring or something that could make my stuff change in between? I can switch between it on the fly.
Well, I would be happy to find something to your specification. However, this voucher does specify magical weapon, as opposed to magical armor or magical items.
I might be interested in buying that, though. If you ever hear a word about something like that, please let me know. If you don't know me already, Lord James Thoson Rutker, the Rutker household.
No, don't you worry. I know everybody in this room.
All right.
You know Gongaga?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I guess that brings to me. Biggest axe you have.
Now, biggest axe you have, literally or metaphorically?
The most powerful one you got. I want it.
The most powerful one I have in stock right now. Give me one moment. He walks back behind his behind his counter to this back room. Peering into the back room, it is just pitch black. Like, you literally cannot see 3 inches into the room. But he walks in and closes the door, and after a moment, let me think of a good thing to give you.
This dude got the void back there? I whispered to my party.
Oh, fucking hell.
What?
Dude,
Boy.
you cannot see in there. Like,
There is something back there. I don't fucking know what.
well,
Alright, after a moment, he comes back with this axe that seems to be sort of eternally a little cold to the touch on the handle. He explains that this is a frozen axe, and that we'll say on a critical hit, it will freeze the target for 1d4 rounds.
Is that over? Because I never actually got my magical weapon.
So add that to your character sheet wherever you may.
okay,
Next one in line, let's go with Blitz. What is a
Can I
magical item you
go
want?
after everyone? Because I never actually got a magical weapon.
Sure.
Alright. So, I know the thing specified specifically magical weapons, but technically, a shoe can be a weapon. Do you have anything that can make me go faster?
Faster. Faster.
Well, actually, do you use weapons in specific, or do you use more your fists?
I have my hands, and I have a sword that I don't use.
Here, I've got a question. Good sir, would you be having to have an interest in maybe some brass knuckles or some knuckle dusters, as some like to call them? Because I feel like that might be a good weapon for you. You could have an enchantment or something that might make you go a little bit faster, punch a little bit harder.
Maybe. Depends if they got what I want.
Well, as for things that make you faster. One second, let me respond to a direct message.
oh god.
As for things that make you faster, let me go in the back. No weapons, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see what I can get by with. He walks back in the room. Still, you can see absolutely nothing inside of that room. Like, not even the semblance of where the wall would be.
It's actually just a void back there.
After a moment, he returns with a pair of brass knuckles that seem magically enhanced in its own little way. Not specifically, anything particular when you first put them on. But then he explains, let me think. These brass knuckles you have in your hands now. I'm going to explain this with DM voice because I'm going to explain stats. Okay. Once per day, you can attack once more on your turn using these brass knuckles. That is the magical quality. And it refreshes every long rest.
Okay, so I have an extra attack. Alright.
Next in line here, the Jevil looking fellow.
Hello. So, you're quite obviously a wizard, correct?
A wizard, I wouldn't say. Magically gifted, I would.
Well, then I think you would agree that the mind is possibly one of the best weapons you can think of.
A spellcaster?
I'm less looking for something to help me cast spells and looking for something to help me cast more spells, if that makes sense. And by more, I mean different ones. Looking to expand my great chasm of knowledge here.
You're a wizard, right? Or are you a sorcerer? I forgot.
Sorcery.
Sorcerer. Never mind. I was going to get you a scroll, but I cannot. Let me think if I can find something. He walks back into that back room. Still, literally cannot see into it. Like, is it a room? You're not totally sure at this point. But he walks into it regardless. What?
I said
No.
with dark vision. Oh my god.
Even those of you that are dark vision, there's nothing in there. He walks in and walks out. What would be something good? Here, let me check your character sheet for spells that you know.
Yeah,
I need my.
I want to mention, it refused to save any of the level 1 spells. Like, I have the correct amount of, like, spells, but it wouldn't save the level 1 spells.
Wild.
Yeah, I can see it's just magic missile
Yeah, it wouldn't let me play
You
it.
only have magic missile?
for his first level spells.
Bro has magic missile.
Alright, so he walks into his storage room and walks back out with this sort of scythe-looking staff. This staff here that I have, you may cast the spell Fireball with it 3 times before it loses its magical retention. So you can now cast Fireball up to 3 times.
Now, can I hit things with it?
Yes,
Good to
of
know.
course. And finally, we loop back down to our noble here. What weapon would you prefer?
So I'm going to leave you up to this, good sir. I think you are the best to know. I think I've been looking for a Morning Star though, a new one. I've had the same one for a couple of years now, but I'm sort of in the inclination that I need something new.
I'll find something for you. He walks back into a storage room, and after a moment, he returns with a Morning Star that seems to have this sort of purplish aura around it, and he explains that it deals an additional 1d4 psychic damage.
All right.
The aura from this Morning Star latches into your mind as well as your skin and leeches its thoughts. That seems to be everybody in this room, yes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, looks like it.
I bid you all good day.
Wait, what was your name?
One.
My name?
Yeah.
Fizban.
Fizben?
Fizban.
I'll remember you.
Can I say one final thing before I leave?
Yes?
I'll go up and shake his hand, say, "Thank you, Mr. Fizbin, for letting us get these weapons. It's a great honor, and please, please, do tell me if you ever find what I'm looking for. It'd be a great, great deal for me, and I'd be forever indebted to you."
Absolutely. Real quick, before you leave the room, can everybody roll a religion check?
That's
A
wisdom,
religion
right?
check.
I don't remember. I think it's
Is
intelligence.
it?
Is it
Oh,
intelligence
it
or
is
wisdom?
intelligence. It's
Religion is
intelligence.
intelligence.
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be back.
Oh, -1, my favorite. I love
I got
being
a
stupid.
20.
Oh, dirty 20. I'm waiting for the rest of you guys to roll.
The first unnatural 20 of the campaign.
It's also the first roll of the campaign, by the way.
Yeah. God, everybody's gonna get shit rolls for the rest of the campaign now. I used all of our luck. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that was a natural 20.
Yeah, not 20. Easy.
Yeah.
Alright, what about you, Seth?
That's a 4.
Oh, nice. Okay, and then we're waiting on Nick to come back. So minor
Do you have-
intermission for the people at home.
This guy's muted. Okay, hang on. So I have this channel point reward called Nut, and I want to see if you can hear. So if I turn this off, can you hear this?
Nut.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah. Okay,
Very
so that's
much
gonna
so.
be.
Glad that is in our VOD. It's
Yeah,
not
no.
going to be in Nick's VOD, sadly.
No. That's just gonna be like happening, and it will be
Nothing?
comedically timed.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
like my character is cursed to do that sometimes.
Cursed to nut.
Yeah.
Roll underneath the sack of you nut.
So yeah, that'll happen sometimes, and it will have lasting consequences.
We're in the middle of sneaking, then you hear nut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say we're
No,
sneaking
for
around.
real.
Nut.
Oh dear God.
I'm glad the people at home can assist us. Oh, she's been
My
busy.
fault.
Dying.
It's okay. Nick can heal.
Yay.
How's the chat at home doing?
Yeah, how's the chat doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
You're not the chat.
I am.
Oh yeah, wait.
Everyone.
You know what? Maybe I
Muting
just
in Discord
want to be
XD.
the cat.
So yeah, FK. This is the. So I have a transition here, and then this is a battle map. Why am I up here? What the fuck?
Why is
Why
Rain
is
on the
man
fucking...
Me when I'm back.
Why are you on the battle map?
I was showing it off.
Oh, okay.
Y'all said
Why is
drinky?
that
Hang
so crazy
on.
goes to-
Yeah, I did the drink here.
Drinking? That's my favorite thing.
Big of two. Nick's not even in the stream on his stream.
You know what? Screw this.
To be fair, I don't know if we're gonna get to a
Drinky.
battle soon.
I don't know why it didn't. I don't know
Sam.
why it didn't play the.
Yes.
Me.
Sam.
Don't call me that. Why? Why?
Aw. Pick a number 1 through 4.
5. Fuck.
I
3.
gave you one thing to do.
Bruh.
3.
Daniels it is. I'll be back.
Okay, brief intermission before we get to the big reveal trademark.
Big reveal. Oh,
What
What is that voice? What?
Get this off screen real quick.
Yeah.
Hang on. I need to fix one of my stream things real quick. Hang on.
Okay. Don't worry, we have a minor intermission because one of our
Because
streamers
Nick.
is not real.
Yeah, more like cinder blocks. Lol.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't understand what that means. What does cinder blocks mean? I don't understand.
one day
Cinder
you will
blocks
find
in
out.
my
Nick is
brain.
back.
Yes, I am.
Is everybody here?
The return.
Should be.
Rita here? Yeah, he's gone for a second. Let's go. While we're waiting, Nick, can you roll a religion check?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, I got
Okay.
a 5.
You got a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, slightly better than me.
Dirty 20 and normal.
So, for Rahkoki and Gretchen, you realize after a second before you leave, the combination of the old man behind the counter and the 7 canaries that were in a birdcage reminds you of a draconic figure. Bahamut, the good dragon.
Mhm.
The good dragon god, rather. Do with that information what you will.
I want to run back there real quick if I can.
You guys haven't left just yet.
Yeah, I want to just kind of stare at him and point at the canaries. Can I have one?
No.
Why not?
I regret to inform you that those are not
not for sale.
Where'd you get them?
Hmm?
Where'd you get them?
I've been collecting them through my travels. Someone called me a bit of a traveling merchant.
Oh. Well, we could use a traveler.
True.
You'll see me again soon, I'm sure.
Can't
All
wait.
right. And as you guys walk out of the building, you turn around. First thing you realize is that the door that had been leading to the storage room, there is no room for building on that side of the room.
Oh,
So that was just not a room at all.
Okay.
Home.
And then the second thing you
Okay.
realize upon double taking is that the shop is no longer there.
Oh! Okay!
So that's what he
Okay.
meant by traveling merchant.
well, I guess that's one way to get around.
So I'm not schizophrenic then.
No. We all
Okay.
saw that. And I guess we will see him again, just when it's most or least convenient.
Huh.
Alright, so it is probably close to 2 to 2:30 p.m. You'd estimate at around this time of day. What would you guys like to do?
May I?
Might go ahead and go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to go ahead and, I guess, go back to the inn and get ready to start performing.
Well, we'll say that the bartender indicated that you'd start your performance closer to 6 p.m.
Oh, okay. Then,
I was gonna say, why don't we head to like a blacksmith or anything like that, see if we can get a little like upgrades to our stuff. You know, maybe there's an enchanter in the area.
Well, as for enchanters, let's see. Who here would know Cadford the most? Probably,
Me.
would it be Jevil, or? I'd say for those of you that do know Cadford, you'd know that Fizban's Treasury is kind of the only, like, enchanter sort of place here.
Mhm.
Cadford in general is not a very magical sort of location.
Yeah.
It's more industrial.
All right.
I guess a blacksmith would work. Oh, holy shit. I guess a blacksmith would work then.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's just go to
so-
a blacksmith. Then.
The nearest blacksmith would probably be closer to the port. So probably close to a half an hour walk at max.
Alright.
As you walk, something that catches Gretchen's eyes is a small jeweler shop.
Shiny, shiny, shiny. I gotta go see Shiny.
You gotta go see Shiny?
Okay, Gretchen is. I'm assuming Blitz is casually walking and not full sprinting to the location.
Yeah, he doesn't really have anywhere to go. He doesn't even need the blacksmith because he doesn't have any weapons save his fist. He's just kind
Yeah.
of strolling.
I just, like, kind of sprint over to the shop, like, full speed.
Who you guys
Okay, well, if
following?
they're sprinting, I'm gonna go fucking after them.
You know. So, are you guys heading over to the jeweler shop on the way?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Got nothing better to do.
Yeah, I sprint ahead of them, but I realize I don't know where they're trying to go, so I just get lost.
Alright. So, as you walk into the jeweler's shop, Gretchen, you instantly recognize the person behind the counter as one of your cousins, who is, you know, what's a good name I'm choosing from my list? Gongaga. Around the shop, there's various, in cases, of course, there's various jewels and gems, various, like, metals, like, precious metals, like gold. There's not anything, you know, related towards combat. This is just your average sort of jewelry shop for the richer side of town.
Awesome. Okay. I have name.
Thuron Gongaga.
Okay. I just like walk up to my cousin Thuron and go, us Gongaga, and then we do like a super complicated handshake.
Absolutely.
And then so I say, so what have you been up to? Why are you working in this fancy little knick-knack shop? What's up?
Well, you've always known I've been more of the gem type.
Of course.
And, rock and stone.
Mm-hmm.
I've been making my own living out here in Cadford. It's been a really nice time, really. It's a bit loud at night sometimes, but besides that, on this side of town at least, nobody tries to steal me stuff.
Well, that's good. I'm very happy about that.
What have you been up to, Gretchen?
Well, I've been staying here. Well, I am staying here now, because I gotta kill some fucking dragons.
Oh, the mercenary conflict.
Mm-hmm. I just got me this amazing axe, frost axe.
Aye. He sort of examines it a little bit. He shakes his finger a little bit after touching the tip of the axe.
Cold, right?
Yeah.
Show me around your shop, I guess.
Well, he sort of points towards his left, which would be closer to the left side of the door. Well, we've got over here, there's some of my more precious gems, magically bound to their cases, too.
Oh, shit.
I've got an assistant that comes during the day, usually, to make sure we can get those out if need be. He points towards direct front to him. It would be like sort of shelves almost. Here are my less precious gems. These are the ones that are sold the most often. Your rubies, your stuff like that. Sapphires. So many people ask for sapphires because of the name of the sea down south of here. It's amazing for business, to be honest. And then he points over to his right. These are the metals they use to make the jewelry as well. We've got gold, silver. Yeah, we source some of our stuff from the mines of Sealguard, just north of here.
Ooh, okay. And as I'm talking to him, I'm just like kind of ogling the gems because shiny. So I walk over to the less precious gems and go, okay, how much would it be for like just like a little gram cube of ruby?
Ruby, He pulls out like a quill and a piece of paper to start writing down some numbers. What would be a good price for that? So do you want more of like a proper gem or just something to like put on a necklace or something?
Yeah. Just a little thing I can put on a copper wire or something.
I'd start with maybe 40 gold.
Ooh, okay.
We're on a bit of a tight bargain here because the people up here are pretty rich. So.
Understandable. You know what? I don't have that, but I will come back later.
And I'll be happy to see you.
Of course. Okay. Well,
is there anything these other folk would like?
I don't know, guys. You want something?
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about getting a little bit of. I don't know why my accent's changing so much, but I'm just gonna try and stick with this one.
Okay, you're all good.
I'm not a voice actor. I've been thinking about getting maybe some additions added to my ring. Show 'em my ring. I was thinking about maybe adding some gemstones around the initials. What you think about that?
Well, for rings, it's really on sort of the cheaper side to embezzle them. What kind of gems are you looking for?
I need something that's I'm a bit on a tight budget. I need something that it looks like it fits nobility, but it's like a little more, on the cheaper side.
Hmm. Well, the cheapest gem I have that would be for, more of a noble type. Let me think for a moment. Well, I'd say the cheapest gem, he sort of like makes a quote unquote motion with his fingers. The cheapest gem I would have would probably be quartz. It's a very, very cheap to find, very easy to find in the mines north of here. But it's still a really beautiful sight to behold.
What would you say the price on those is?
You're
Like-
playing Scottish on Axel.
I know it's hard. I'm not
Yeah,
a
don't
voice
worry.
actor.
You're good. You're
I
good.
believe in you.
I should do a voice for my character.
Yeah, I'm my character has let's make this canon real quick. He has BPD,
Let's
and
go.
it's just whenever the voices change, that's just he's getting in a different attitude. Let's just go with
Okay.
that.
Great.
The vibe has changed.
Real. Yeah. So what would the prices on those be?
Hey, he takes another look at your ring. I'd say probably 30 gold to embezzle around the initials like that. It'd probably take
Ooh.
2 days to finish.
I think I'll hold off on that for a little while.
Aye.
I'll give you my name. I'll let you know if I'm ever looking for this again. I'll spread your name around as well. You've been a
He
very
pulls out his
nice
quill.
nice
and
server.
gets ready to write it down.
Right. And my name is Lord James Thoson Rutker.
Aye. He finishes writing it down.
And if you would, if you find it, just send the letter back to the Rutker household in Yinbridge. My butler should be there to notify me.
Aye. All right, and the other two back there?
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Rate this man's appearance 1 to 10.
Uh-oh.
Probably like a 6.
He's
Like
he's
you can tell
related
he
to
Thank you,
doesn't.
Moody. Thank
He
you,
doesn't
Moody.
care. He doesn't care
Thank you.
too much about his appearance, but he's sort of, because he's in the richer part of town. He doesn't want to look like unkempt.
So, am I? Which, this is kind of me questioning how tall I am. Am I below the counter?
You said your size was small, right?
Yeah.
You need to remember that this shop is also run by a dwarf, so the counters aren't going to be that tall. So I'd say you are above the counter,
Okay.
but not by a
So-
lot.
I just want to kind of lean down on the counter and point to the badge on my shirt, right?
Aye.
So, you know how we're allowed to get free housing with this, right?
Aye.
I would love to be sleeping whatever you are.
Are you trying to flirt with me?
Am I?
Dude,
I'd like to let you know that if you're trying to do this to get cheaper prices, that is a no until marriage.
Oh, I don't need cheaper prices.
why are you're immediately going after my cousin?
Is this in character?
Yes.
Hey, he doesn't look that bad.
I wish I could say the same for you.
Man.
I just walk up to him and fist bump him.
Man. It's kind of fucked up.
Aye. Don't worry, you'll find somebody eventually. But as of right now, that is a no. Do you want anything on the jewelry side of things?
How good at you at now? I know you're a jeweler, but how good at you are at attaching, say, jewels to like clothing?
The clothing, it'd be a bit of a challenge for me, but I'd probably be able to do it.
So, I'm under the impression that this is on the more expensive side of, well, jewelers.
Aye. Well, if you'd find a tailor, that'd probably be a bit of a cheaper price, but you would also have to buy the gem.
Yeah, that's, I mean, a more expensive side for the gems.
Aye.
Are we allowed to ask you to hold a gem off from selling it to other people until we're able to purchase it?
Aye. Let me just write down your name, and I'd be able to do that for you.
Do you have any like diamonds around? Not super expensive, but on the more expensive side.
So, as for the less expensive side of diamonds, which diamonds are obviously the more expensive type in my shop here, he points over to the left side of the shop.
Alright.
We've got a few of the cheaper diamonds on display there. You can window shop if you'd like. I'd say beginning price is probably closer to like 100 to 150 for the ones I have over there, and it just keeps going up. So,
okay. I'd like to kind of walk over there.
mm-hmm.
What different colors are there?
So there's, so I'd say there'd be 5 diamonds on display. 2 of them are sort of a cloudier, sort of blue clear diamond color. There's this one really prominent yellow diamond. There's one really clear, really beautiful red diamond, and then one sort of cloudier red diamond.
I want to pick up that yellow one, kind of examine it.
They are behind cases, and those cases are magically sealed.
Alright, then I want to point at that one.
Which one was it? The yellow one?
Yeah.
That one would probably be closer to 350 gold.
How long are you willing to hold on to it?
It depends if somebody gives me a better price. However, that yellow diamond, it's not very in high demand as, say, like a blue diamond or a red diamond would be. I would probably be able to hold it for you, say, probably 2 or 3 weeks before somebody would give me a good enough offer.
Alright. If you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it.
Alright, what name am I writing down for you?
My name?
Yes.
That's
just how shopping goes in D&D.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Very talkative people.
quick question for the DM.
Yes.
When Moody asked when Kosher Jordan shows up.
Don't worry. Soon.
Soon.
I wanna. Can I like, kind of motion for him to hand me the quill?
Aye. He hands it over to you.
I'd like to write down my name. I want to mention I imagine Rahkoki does not have good handwriting.
Yeah, probably.
You are a fucking goblin boy.
God, the writing check.
Yeah, can you roll a sleight of hand?
Hold on, let me look at my sleight of hand.
If you critically fail, you write someone else's name.
It's just the most beautiful handwriting ever, but it is his name. Ooh, who left? Oh, Nick just left.
Oh god, Nick, why?
He's being a goober.
I got a 16.
Oh, he's back.
Bray, drag him. Fuck you, you messed up the thing.
The wrong button.
I can tell.
Nice. Okay, so I'd say it looks good enough to be considered print handwriting.
Alright.
Because if you did do it bad enough, he would assume it would be a signature, which is really weird. Aye. What is that? Rahkoki. Aye.
Just both thumbs up.
Aye. And the cat fellow. Anything you'd like from the shop?
Remember when I said I was chasing down Gongaga and I accidentally got lost?
Oh,
I didn't know where they were going, and I went too far ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, he is gone.
Gone.
Yeah, no, bro is
I'm assuming by this point, I'd probably say closer to 10 to 15 minutes have passed here. You'd probably
in real
have
time,
found...
too.
Yes. You'd probably have found the shop by now and walked your way in.
No, he didn't know where he was going in the first place.
Yeah, no, I just don't know where it is.
Yeah, but...
I don't even know what it was.
Yeah, no,
Gretchen and Rahkoki are loud enough for you to be able to fucking find them.
Rahkoki's like tears after being rejected.
just like every other entrance, he kicks open the door again. What is happening?
Don't do that!
Don't do that!
It's my entrance!
He sort of hobbles over to the door and starts fixing it up, right?
Rahkoki's just gonna start.
You'd be surprised. It actually happens a lot more often than you think.
Honestly, I'd believe that, but like... Okay, both times we've entered a shop, dude, this guy's just kicked down the door. I don't know how I'm gonna survive in a party with him.
He seems like a bit of a fun fellow.
Certainly.
Say, what's your name?
You're talking to Blitz Yeager, fastest thing alive.
And would you like anything from my shop here?
Nah, not really, but I didn't mean to break down the door, so he kind of just puts in 1 gold.
I was only going to ask for a few silver, but thank you.
Scammed.
Alright, scammed, let's go.
Scammed by breaking down the door myself.
Alright, that's, I'm assuming, the end of the shop encounter?
Yes.
Alright, cool. So, you guys finally get up back on track. I'd say, because I said 15 minutes had passed, so I said it was like 2:30 before?
Yeah.
So, you'd estimate closer to 3. Because you guys don't have clocks on you, per se. But just by the position of the sun, you'd estimate around 3:30 p.m. at max. So, you guys are back on track towards the blacksmith. You can sort of tell when the transition from the rich area to the poor area begins, as less people on the street are sort of, in small groups, sort of on their way to somewhere. You see more people stumbling out of bars, drunk, and you see a few shady people on the street, so you try to avoid to not get mugged.
Right.
And you make it to this little blacksmithing shop here, and presumably walk in.
Alright.
Let me write down some stuff in my notes real quick.
Since someone else goes in first, I can't kick down the door.
You can kick down the person who did it, though.
Okay. And jeweler shop.
Am I able to walk in there looking like I'm on a mission currently?
Sure.
Okay, good. I know exactly what I'm attempting to get.
Wait, what the... Where are we?
So you guys walk into this blacksmith shop.
Okay.
There's
That's all I need.
sort of elf. There's an elf behind the stand. You can see them waiting on. I don't exactly know how blacksmithing works, so if anybody in chat makes fun of me, I'm sorry. You can see them waiting on a blade they're currently working on to heat up so they can work on it.
Alright. So, I guess I'll go in there and ask for I'm paladin, armor, shields. I'll go in and yeah. So how are you today, good sir? I need some upgrades to either my armor or maybe even my shield.
Afternoon. Shield. He looks a little perplexed. He points towards the direction that shields are hung up. He's like fairly focused on what he's doing right now. He doesn't want to mess up the blade.
All right.
I'm assuming the rest of you guys have walked in too, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, just making sure. So I'm assuming you walk towards the shields?
Yeah.
Mhm. So you can see 3 shields hung up. And then there's like a sign that says that more are in the back. There is sort of like a buckler shield, a more traditional normal sized shield, and then a tower shield.
Let's go with the tower shield.
As you examine it, there's a little indicator that says, one second, let me check what the price would be. There's a little price that indicates that it is 20 gold pieces. It is about 5 foot tall and covers like your entire front facing body.
Well, I'm 4'2", so.
So it's a tower shield. Comparing it to your shield, it defends more, so it has a +3 AC compared to +2.
All right.
And you would not be able to hold a weapon while using it.
Ooh, what's the other shield that was there?
A buckler, which would be a shield you put onto
I know what
your
a buckler is. It's more for
that would be
stuff.
that would be +1 AC. It is 10 gold.
All right.
And yeah, you'd be able to use 2-handed weaponry, and you'd be able to
And that's the other one?
What?
There were only 2?
The other one was the normal size shield, which is very similar to what you have.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
So you're not interested in the shields?
No.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys drawn towards?
I'm kind of
All of
interested
the
in
weapons
the
are
buckler.
like hung up. Okay. So you walk over to the buckler. Like I said, 10 gold pieces +1 AC. Your still will use 2-handed weapons, but you can't use the shield to necessarily block attacks as easily. So you interested in buying it?
I am.
Okay. So so you indicate to the blacksmith that you want to buy it. He quickly dunks his blade in the like cooling water, and then
Excuse me for 1 second. My dog is being a bitch.
Incredible.
They tend to do that.
He dunks his blade in cooling water to not deal with it for a second, and then walks back to the area with the shields. So you'd like to purchase the buckler shield?
I would, good sir.
All right, thank you. Please come with me. He sort of ushers you towards his working area. Now, if I remember correctly, that's 10 gold.
It is. However, okay, so I'm gonna try and bargain. I need this to slay dragons. So I've been hired by the king to slay some dragons, and I really need the shield because without it, I'm basically defenseless. All I'm asking for is just drop 1 gold piece. That's all I need.
Well, I wouldn't say you look defenseless per se. He points to your bulging muscles.
Well, not exactly defenseless, but I don't know. Muscles won't get you everywhere in this world.
I suppose I would probably get in trouble if I were to go against the king's wishes, so sure. 9 gold pieces.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, you slide the gold over and he gives you the shield. Then he goes towards his back door to his storage room, and he pulls out another buckler shield and hangs it up on the wall. As for Blitz and Rahkoki, what are you guys drawn towards?
Alright. So I imagine Blitz just casually strolling around. They make like metal goods and shit. Do we got any ball bearings?
ball bearings. 1 second.
I am back.
Welcome back. Rain Body Shield. He
Okay.
walks back to the storage room and pulls out this like small box, and inside of it is probably like 50 to 100 ball bearings, like 75 to 100 ball bearings.
Okay, what's the price?
We'll just call it even. What are you using these for?
What do you think I'm using a ball bearing for?
Machinery?
No. Let's just say we like to cause a little bit of havoc sometimes.
So like what they try to do in the plays and stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
What do you beg to differ on?
Well, sure. Let's call it 1 gold.
All right. Slides over
You know what?
1
I can
gold.
just use chat.
He hands
Let's
the
just do-
box of ball bearings to you.
All right.
And Rahkoki, is anything you're drawn towards?
How tall is this elf?
Like 6'2", 6'3".
Still tall counter.
Well, he doesn't have a counter exactly. He's got a
Oh.
little desk where he like writes down stuff just in case, but he's mainly in like a work area, like with various smithing equipment.
Would I be able to go up to him and like tug on his shirt?
Like a toddler?
Yes.
Absolutely. What do you need?
I wanna take off my hat and hand it to him.
He's just holding it awkwardly like he has no fucking idea what to do.
Armor.
Do you want me to fortify this jester hat?
Yes.
I regret to inform you that I am not a proficient tailor, and so when it comes to more fabric equipment, I fall flat.
Where's the tailor?
However,
Oh.
I would recommend a friend of mine in Windmere is very proficient with sort of what he likes to call secret armor, which is fortified regular clothing. So I'd say definitely talk to. 1 sec, let me look for a name.
Let me get ready to write down the name.
I'd say talk to. Fuck, where's your names? Talk to Logan Dagmar in Windermere.
And what is your name, sir?
1 sec. My name is Wisana Sunwhisper. Let me write that down in my notes.
Sun Whisper?
Wisana Sunwhisper.
Yeah. It's been written down on my notes.
Okay, cool. I will write down that name later. You will have to DM it to me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, is there anything anybody else wants to do?
Not exactly.
I got what I came for.
Alright. So I'd say about now would probably be closer to 4 p.m. Maybe like 4:30.
The hour in the blacksmith.
Well, it was a 30-minute walk.
I know.
Not for Blitz Yeager.
Not for Blitz Yeager.
Does anybody else just want to go back to the tavern and just drink?
That would be awesome.
I'm sorry, but I have to stay Hober.
Hober.
Sober.
You have to stay whore?
You know, I gotta
Bro's
stay
gotta
Hober.
stay Hober!
Not
Gotta
me.
stay Hober, bro.
Sundance. The light dancer.
Oh, fucking fuck. Ow, my eye.
Won't it make you better at dancing though?
No.
Oh.
No, see, if your job is to be stupid, right?
Not stupid, be entertaining.
A
Well,
lot of
that's
people would laugh
entertaining.
at a drunk.
Everyone would laugh at a drunk.
You know what people would really laugh at?
Oh, what they laugh at.
A drunk hat is a.
I drunk what?
It's the word for monkey.
Yeah.
Is there a tailor nearby?
That'd be closer to the rich district.
Would you guys mind me stopping by the tailor on the way?
Is there like a general market I can run off to?
Yes, absolutely.
Yep, he's a, you know what? I'll meet you there. I got something I gotta go do. And he fucking books it.
It's the flash sprint.
Fucking out of there.
Alright, does anybody want to go to the market with Blitz Yeager, not nearly as fast as Blitz Yeager?
Sure.
I want to go back to the tavern.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll stay in the tavern and I'll just drink my sorrows away.
Incredible. We will come back to the tavern in just a moment. Let's go on Blitz's little adventure now. So you sprint over to where the market is, which I'm assuming you saw on the way up to King Cadwell's palace. By the way, King Cadwell's palace is named the Palace of the Graced King. Just so you know.
Alright.
So I'd assume you saw it on the way, so you remembered vaguely where the location was and you guessed.
Probably.
So now that you are here, what exactly are you looking for?
I need foodstuffs.
Foodstuffs?
Yeah.
So a lot of smaller like farms and stuff will come to Cadford to like sell their stuff. So there's a lot of like farm grown goods. There's some like, you know, restaurants nearby that have stuff set up in the market for like advertising reasons.
Alright.
So what kind of food are you looking for?
I need two things in particular. A 12-pack of eggs and chili powder.
This seems concerning.
Trust me, it is.
So the 12-pack of eggs, let's start with that. You head over to one of the market stalls that has like farming sort of goods. A 12-pack of eggs would probably run you like a silver.
Alright, yeah. Click them a silver. Egg.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Business. Bye. Fucking.
The people in this town, I swear. And then, as for the chili powder, getting spices in general is sort of a rare commodity in this region. There are a lot of rare spices that exist in islands in the Sapphire Sea, and very deep into the ancient forest. However, getting those stuff all the way to Steelguard costs a lot of shipping fees, which means that they rack up the price by a lot. So I'd say there'd be like a little spice vendor selling spices from like the Sapphire Seas islands. And their price would probably start for like a thing of chili powder, probably close to like a gold.
Alright. I'm gonna get two of them.
Alright. Pleasure doing business with you.
Business. Bye. And he immediately fucking books it back to the tavern. Fucking 12-pack, like football carried in his fucking armpit. He's fucking going.
Beautiful. So by the time you guys make it to the tavern, because it was about a 35-minute walk from Blacksmith, as you guys make it to the tavern, Blitz is already there. He did his adventure fast enough that he managed to beat you, but he ran the opposite direction.
I hate
Gotta go
this
with an
guy.
above average pace.
Above average, yeah.
So you guys
yeah,
walk
you're right.
in. So it's closer to around 5-ish now, you'd estimate. Which means that Rahkoki is on in an hour to be before. In the meantime, Lord James Thoson Rutker has 2 glasses of wine waiting for him. Does anybody else want to? What do you guys want to do?
Oh wait, is there a seat open next to them?
I'd say you guys like grab a table, probably a table of 6, but you guys are 4, so you slide right in.
What time is it?
What time is it? 5 p.m. You'd be inside, so you can tell it's like 5:13 p.m.
Would I have time to? Actually, never mind. I'll attempt to do that next day.
Okay.
Is there like a little like back area that I can start getting ready for my
Yeah.
performance in?
The bartender ushers you to the back room. You can see various inside of the back room. There's various workers that are cleaning out like cups, cleaning off plates. There's a little kitchen area. What?
Do any of them look particularly funny?
Funny, no, but they are on the poorer side, I'd say. They don't look as well kept as the people up front.
They won't do.
But yeah, he leads you into this back room and asks what you need to begin performing.
Well, you heard anything about, say, people wanting to see like a certain type of performance at all while drinking recently, or?
Well, I've been advertising the gesture performance, and that seems to be what's on everybody's mind.
That's good to know. I have most of the things that I would need, which is me, myself, and I. But do you have any bottles that you wouldn't mind breaking, like being broken?
Bottles, yes. If you're speaking more cups, then no. But I do have some bottles I can grab for you.
All right, bottles should work.
All right. He heads over to just behind the inn where there's like a sort of a trash collection area. He pulls out a couple of bottles of wine that are depleted and gives them to you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Please inform.
I'd just like to let you know that if you are breaking anything like that, don't hurt anybody and clean it up afterwards.
I was about to ask if you would happen to have any cleaning supplies I could use afterwards.
Yes. He points over to the broom in the corner.
That will work.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you as well, my friend. Want to just kind of get my outfit ready, even though it's already still on, and walk out and get ready to begin the performance.
All right. There's a little area sort of left of the entrance, like the corner, which is sort of a little elevated stage area.
All right.
So I'm assuming you get up there and or do you want to get up there immediately, or do you want to sit with the party for a little bit before 6 p.m. rolls around?
I'd say I can afford to sit with the party for a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
We're gonna stop at 6, right?
Do you need to stop at 6?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, we'll stop soon.
All right. Thank you.
Everything all right?
Yeah. I just have
Okay.
something I gotta do.
What are you guys up to in the end besides doing a healthy amount of drinking for James?
Okay, so yeah, as I was about to say, I set down my carton of milk. I slide into a chair and said, "Looks like someone's drinking it without me. And can I do like a waving gesture to like bring someone over so I can get a drink?"
Sure.
Yeah, it was meant to be alone.
The
well,
entire
who cares?
party is sitting next to you. Yeah, the bartender comes over and asks what you'd like.
Give me the cheapest one you got.
The cheapest wine?
It's always better cheaper, yeah.
Okay. A glass runs 5 silver.
Alright. So just throws over 5 silver.
Please do not throw the coins at me, sir.
Alright.
I'll get you a glass in just a moment.
He kind of just leans back in the chair.
And
puts
then,
his feet on the
Gretchen, do
table.
you want to get anything? Rahkoki?
What?
Yeah, I'll get like a decent glass of wine.
How decent is decent in your eyes?
Middle of the line, looking around like maybe 5 silver pieces.
That would be on the cheaper side.
Still.
Okay. I'll get you the same glass that the Tabaxi fellow is having.
Sure.
And as for you, little Jester,
Oh, I gotta stay sober.
you got 6 silver?
I said I gotta stay sober.
Oh, you have to stay sober. My bad. The dialect is different around
It's
these
all
parts. Okay, so he heads back and begins pouring out some glasses of the cheaper kind of wine. What are you guys up to besides that? Just some good old drinking and talking?
Sure.
Yeah, Blitz is like leaning back in the chair. He's got his feet on the table.
Well,
Is there
that's
any
vile.
are there any like interesting looking individuals around besides the very out of place us?
Well, you've got the the average people that would be around here, sort of richer people. Nobody that like Lord James would recognize, for example, but like sort of just before nobility. As for interesting people, I'd say the one of the members of the mercenary party from earlier is sitting at a table by himself.
Which one?
The one that was like a cloaked tiefling.
A tiefling? That's what I am. I want to go walk over to him and kind of introduce myself.
It is not a him, by the way.
Good to know. I want to go walk over to her and introduce myself.
What do you want?
I want to get to know ya. I'm bored.
Why?
Why not?
You don't need to know who I am.
Well, you're a mercenary party, right? Or a part of one.
Yes.
I mean, so am I. That's already one thing we got in common.
Well, my party is going to take the glory for this mission. So there's no need for us to know each other.
Now, why would you need to do that? It's not a challenge. We're just going to kill a dragon.
Well, we're taking it as a challenge. It's a challenge we're going to win.
But it's not a competition.
If that's how you want to think of it.
Yeah. So I don't see why we can't be friends.
There's no need for us to be friends.
Well, that's rude.
And while you guys are talking, the larger like human barbarian walks down from the second floor, also the one that's part of the mercenary party. Why are you giving him a bad time? Well, I thought this is what we were planning. Listen, I don't know why you keep trying to make this a competition thing. We're just trying to get paid.
That's what I said.
And the barbarian sort of leans over to you a little bit. Listen, she's sort of the edgier type. We're only really with her because you needed 4 for a party. Don't listen to her.
Understood. I want to kind of reach my hand out towards the barbarian fellow.
Okay, let me find out what his name is. Absolutely, that is a name. He grabs your hand and shakes it. He is incredibly strong, by the way. So can you roll like a... No, I'm just gonna roll for damage instead.
Does he beat the 13 I got, bro?
He is a very strong fellow, and as he grasps your hand and shakes it, you take 3 points of damage. Name's
Can I-
Chowder.
That's an awesome name.
Chowder?
Chowder.
Nice to meet you.
What's yours?
Name's Rahkoki.
Well, it would certainly be nice to see you on the field in 7 days' time.
What?
In the Cinder Fields.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm you might see me here in a couple of minutes. I'm the performance for the night.
Ah, amazing.
Where are your what's the rest of your party?
The 2 of them are going the same earlier. They're the spellcaster type. They're not very strong physically. I can see one of them as well, but
One of them.
Oh no,
I know what you
no offense
are.
taken. No offense taken.
well, it looks like it's about nearing the performance time, so probably best you start walking up there, eh?
Yes.
Pleasure meeting you. It is around 5:50-ish. So it's time to get ready for your performance. What are the rest of you guys doing while Rahkoki performs?
I'm trying to find front seats.
Okay, well, I can guarantee you that you will get front seats before anybody else because nobody wants to be that close to a person that is stupid and has 3 bottles in them.
Funniest guy I've ever fucking seen. I gotta get front seats.
I want to mention, part of my performance would be trying to balance a scythe on my nose.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, people are definitely out of the splash zone except for Blitz.
You waits for the danger.
Alright, so Lord James is just drinking.
I'm sitting there with Lord James.
Okay. Now, Rahkoki, can you roll a performance check?
Alright, hold on, I'm being texted.
Okay. And while you're rolling that performance check, can you explain to us what your act is?
So exactly what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Hold
Run
on.
us through your routine.
Would you like me to say it before or after?
Do it well. Don't let the dice roll affect you. I'll tell you how bad it goes.
Alright, hold on. So it's just the average, like juggling bottles, balancing stuff on my head, just like random objects I'd probably have as a jester.
Mm-hmm. Can you give a description for some of those objects?
Probably like balls, little like
Balls.
Nice.
nice balls. Balls, once again the glasses. I do have 2 daggers.
Oh boy.
So probably kind of juggling those around as well. Just
Alright.
and also pretty like obscenely like every once in a while just like dropping something and like forcing like my entire body onto the ground basically.
Uh-huh.
Making it look like I obscenely fucked up even though it's planned.
Okay, can you roll a performance check?
I got a 12.
So, how I was going to rule it is that if you rolled too low, it would be so funny to that. Like, it would be so bad that it was funny. If you rolled high, it would be so good to it's funny. You did get an average roll, which means it was a performance for sure.
It was a performance.
Funny, debatable. It was interesting to watch. Nobody really... What? The drunk people laughed a little bit.
At least...
Oop.
Oh god.
That's his left.
I am not Blitz Yeager.
Blitz ran out of the fucking car.
If he doesn't join back, do you want to just end here?
I'll end in just a moment, don't worry.
Alright.
Okay, he is back.
Huh.
Okay.
Yep, my internet just went out first.
Nice.
Nice internet.
Nice
So nobody really
cock.
tips you by the end. Okay, good to know. Nobody really tips you by the end of the night, but you do get your full 10 gold from the barkeep. The rest of you guys go to your rented out rooms on the 3rd floor. Who's sleeping with who? Just wondering.
Good question.
I mean,
Because there's 2 beds in each room.
Whoever.
So, like, who's being in whose room?
Who's the cleanest?
Who's the cleanest? I literally have no idea. Maybe Gretchen.
Listen,
Right. It was Gretchen.
I gotta be clean, man. I'm a jester. I gotta look nice.
Okay, but
Yeah, well, also
you were
you
just performing all night.
Yeah, you are very sweaty.
You're probably covered in sweat.
Nah, I'm covered in glass.
And I'd imagine that Lord James Thoson Rutker just rolls around in mud all day. I believe that's what he would do.
No. What?
No, he's a noble.
Racist.
I'm a noble.
What?
Yeah.
Probably.
Did you not listen to my character?
No, I know. I know.
He's got a ward in his...
I'm very well groomed. If I'm not wearing
Okay,
my armor,
so-
I'm wearing a suit and tie.
Are we doing James with Gretchen and Blitz with Rahkoki?
Sure.
Okay, who snores the loudest? It's Blitz, right?
Seems like it. It's Blitz. Okay,
It's
okay.
definitely Blitz.
It's Blitz.
Actually, no,
or-
no,
I gotta be in
One.
second. I'm a dwarf. That's what I do.
True.
It's definitely Blitz.
I'd say, yeah, James and Rahkoki barely get sleep, but Blitz and Gretchen are just so unbelievably loud.
Can I just like just
You,
sleep on
you
the
cannot.
ground?
You can. Because you're on a separate bed. He's on the other side of the room.
Yeah, I know. Like the ground next to my bed. Like I have like
Under
a
the
pillow
bed.
over my head and everything, and it's still
Yeah.
not helping.
Under the bed.
Yeah, under the
You're
bed.
under the bed, just like in so much physical turmoil.
Like
Okay,
in the
everybody
bathroom
does
under in the bathroom in the tub.
Everybody does get the full benefits of a long rest.
Yeah.
So
Big win.
the wounds from Chowder, like shaking your hand so hard your bones broke, is healed.
This shit hurt.
Alright, and that is going to be where we end today's session. You guys have 6 days left until the carriage to the Cinder Fields arrives. You guys got your magical weapons and met some townfolk.
Pretty cool.
Oh,
Pretty cool. Session
alright.
1.
Yeah, that'll bring
If you
that
guys
to a
want to
close.
deal with your chat, then by all means.
The only person in my chat was Moody.
Incredible.
I tried to give people to you. Did not happen. I'm gonna shill you one more time. Hang on.
Okay.
Go follow Nick. I swear.
I got one follower besides Moody though.
Nice. Big W.
Go. Go do it.
Were you watching my stream, Sam?
Yeah, but I don't think I count as a viewer because I'm
Mod.
because I'm muted.
Oh. Oh, there's Adam. Welcome, Adam.
Yeah, spat him.
Alright, cool.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end that stream there. Oh, Baba Booey. Very
Okay, I'm gonna
Thank
close
you.
off. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, good session 1. I had fun. There we go. So, yeah, thanks for coming out, hanging out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's only 5:43. I can probably continue the stream, but I'll take a little break. I might come back, I might not. Who knows? But how's he gonna? That's my question. How is he gonna? Is my stream muted? No, okay, it is. I'm gonna raid someone. Because of course I'm gonna raid someone. Actually, am I gonna raid someone? Who knows? Maybe I won't raid someone. Nobody is live. Do you guys have someone I can raid? Oh, sure. That would be pretty fun, Adam. Oh no, guess I won't raid anyone. Next time, maybe. Thanks for coming out, and I will talk to you all later.